The primary purpose of design is to convey information. There are two poles to it, I like to say. There is persuasion, so your message persuades people to do something or not do something, to vote for somebody, to buy something. At the other end of the scale is information. Design is there for information.
It's often very difficult to get a well-paying job as a fine artist. You often struggle because it's, okay, here's a sculpture or a painting I've done, and I just have to hope that somebody likes it. But in the terms of being a digital designer like this, everyone needs your skills. Everyone needs your abilities to build them a website or to design them a newspaper ad.
You're working for someone and they want something specific.
But you have the design problem and you have to solve it. You have to look at what the client needs, what the client wants, and you have to figure out how to put those things together following the fundamentals of design that will reach the demographic the best.
And you have to produce something that not only is graphically well designed, but is also sustainable, that will last a while and work the way they need it to.
A student comes in and you start opening their eyes to all of the different things that they see every day, but they might not notice. And they start to realize that everything in design is done for a reason.
What is digital art?
You got this one?
I got this one, yeah. Digital art is just art made in a digital age.
Digital art has been around since the 1950s in a sense, but not many museums and galleries have really been focusing on it as a serious subject matter. But I think in the last 10 years that's really changed, and many venues around the world are really having a serious look at this area and the artists who are working in it. There have been recent shows at the V&A, the Tate, and now the big exhibition at the Barbican, and I think there'll be many more to come. I was the curator of Digital Revolution, which was an exhibition which took place at the Barbican Centre in summer 2014. The exhibition looked broadly at digital creativity, so we're looking at the areas of art, design, film, music and video games. So it was a kind of broad overview of that subject, but also with a sense of historical context as well. One of the really significant works in the exhibition is the Pinocchio lamp. It's learning from you. It has a camera built into it and it can recognise gesture and facial expression using Arduino and camera-based technology. On one level it's a design item, but I think it's sort of indicating that objects can have real character and can engage us in new and exciting ways. And for me that's what makes it art. Another key highlight of the exhibition was Chris Milk's Treachery of the Sanctuary, which is this enormous 3-screen narrative work using Kinect camera-based technology, which allowed visitors to engage with their own shadow.
And so this is us trying to draw with a live news headline.
Decorative news feeds is an automatic drawing, so it's a kind of endless animation that uses syndicated news headlines, the RSS feeds, and then takes a news feed at random and displays it on a screen according to a set of rules. So it's an instruction-based artwork. Of course, news presents itself as a form of truth, and if we just cross 2 or 3 headlines together, perhaps it draws your attention to how what is purported to be fact may in fact be manipulated.
There's some great new platforms that have developed to showcase this work. One of my favourites is the Creators Project, which is a collaboration between Intel and Vice, which is a great resource for kind of new digital work across the areas of contemporary art, film, music. A new platform that's been around only for a few months now is The Space, which is this fantastic platform for new commissions in the digital domain, and a fantastic space for artists to showcase their latest work, which is a free and very accessible web-based platform. There are huge opportunities for young artists, designers, filmmakers to kind of get involved in this area.
If you want to get involved, I think, blog culture is so strong at the moment. You can set up your own blog in seconds and start posting your own work, and you gain followers and people see your work. And it's also taking an interest in other people's work and reblogging and building this sense of community, which I think is really important.